this week I had I think I was profitable this week. Yeah, I made profits this week. Like this GJ trade, right? And this gold trade here. So those are the two. I wouldn't say it's a mistake, but I did not stick to my trading plan. So on these gold shorts here, this one here, these two in particular, what I saw was, so I didn't really make any analysis, right? So I traded on Monday and I traded on Tuesday. So what I did was I decided not to trade on Wednesday just to give myself a break. You get me? Because you need those breaks, right? Just so you can clear your head, you come back to the market, right? So I decided to use Wednesday as a break. But I woke up in the morning, I think around before, just an hour before New York section, before London section, not New York section. I saw this candle here, this 1 hour candle stick, rejecting of this zone. As soon as I saw it, I didn't even make any analysis, right? I just sold. And that was bad, bro. Like I normally do this it's something that I do frequently. And I'm trying to stop it like really bad. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm really trying to stop it. It's not part of my trading plan. So any position you are going to enter, you have to make analysis first, right? Make analysis first before you enter any position. So I didn't make analysis before the market opened, right? Which was Tuesday, close of Tuesday New York section to the open of Wednesday Asian section. I didn't make any analysis. I just entered the trade. So I just like I said, I woke up, I saw this rejection and I entered the position. And yeah, we dropped, right? We dropped. I think I was up 1 to 1 of this, right? Before later I will stop at, if you look at the position, I'll stop at almost a break even. This break even, right? So yeah, I'll stop at break even. And I was mad at myself because I did not stick to my trading plan. Now, something else that also made me angry was the fact that I had to hold this position through this drawdown, because you see this week here, this was a drawdown, right? So at least if I'm going to expose myself to this kind of drawdown, then at least I should get some type of reward from it, right? So I was lucky when I saw price trying to make a higher low from this zone here. I was just waiting for the 1 hour candlestick to close. I thought the 1 hour candlestick would go to close around like this zone here so that I can close something out. I don't care what it is, but I don't want a break even position. If I'm going to expose myself to this type of risks, then I should get some type of reward. You get me? No matter how little it was, because I've already exposed myself to that risk. That's my thought process, right? So as you can see, volume came and volume just went crazy. So I moved my Excel from down here to around like break even. Get Yeah, so that's why as the volume came, this was newer section. This was the beginning of the new section. That volume that came with new section just stopped me out at break even, right? And I'm trading the lower time frame because if I was trading like the 30 minutes time frame, right? Once I see this rejection candle here, this 30 minutes candle see that close the bullish share, I identify that okay, this was a higher low. This potentially could be another higher low. I would have closed this position, but I don't trade the lower time frames. I could trade from the hour 1 hour upward. You get, so I had to wait for the 1 hour candlestick to close. Those are the two emotions I felt, that the me not getting any type of reward on this position, right? After exposing myself to these risks, right? And still, the major one was me breaking my trading rule because I did not make any analysis. Right? I just looked at it and entered position. That is bad because if that is registering in my brain continually, that's bad. I don't want that to register in my brain. So that was it for this position. And I was really not happy at myself for how this whole position turned out to be. So yeah, but that's it for that. And also on GG, this which is this position here, you can see this 4 position I entered here. So this also too on GJ, this is GJ charts, right? If you go back to my previous videos, right, you also see that okay, I entered longs around this zone here, right? So one thing I was not happy about this position is I made profit from it. I'm not even gonna lie, or it was like a break-even position, I would say. My trading rule is on GJ, I will not trade any retracement on GJ. Right? If we are bearish, I'm only going to look for lower highs. I only trade with the trend on GJ. That's my trading rule. Based and also on gold too, right? On gold too. But sometimes gold I tweak a little bit because gold moves very fast. So sometimes you can capitalize on those retracements. But specifically on GJ, my trading rule is me not entering any position that is like a retracement or any position that is not with the trend. So overall, like we said on daily time frame, we already see this switch of structure here, which is this double top as you see here. So this already is telling me that okay, price wants to switch structure from being bearish to bullish. So we are going to potentially make a counter trend from this zone, right? So if once I see this, I'm not supposed to enter longs. I'm supposed to just look for higher low zones to enter short. And as you can see, because of my decision to enter those longs around this zone, it made me not to see the chart clearly, and that also made me to miss this position here because this was a lower high zone, and I could have capitalized on this position and you know what I'm saying, make this trade and make some type of profit on this position, which is way more profitable than this retracement I entered. You get, so that's the two things I really was I'm beating myself for this week. Like I'm not supposed to do those two things, both on gold and both on GG. Regardless of the fact that I came out profitable for this week, right? If you check, look at the custom period, from Sunday to 20th, which is Friday today. You see that I came out profitable. This it's not bad, but still I don't care about the profit. You know what I'm saying? Because if registering all these like bad position, entering bad position, entering entering retracement, not making analysis before I make a trade. If it's registering on my brain, then at some point in time, right, it's going to be like a new habit for me. You get me? And that habit is not good. That will translate into me making losses. You get me? So and I don't want to make loss. Even though yeah, for sure you're going to get losses, right? But those losses should not be because I trading rule. Instead, those losses should be because okay, you just place a trade, you follow your trading rule just because of how market can be sometimes. Yeah, you make a loss. Okay, that's fine. You get me? But I followed my whole trading rule. But me not follow my trading rule and I make a loss, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to beat myself up for that. But that's it basically on this position, on those two positions, and where my psychology is right now, right? I'm just like just angry at myself. I'm not even going to lie to you. I don't like the way I went about those two positions. You get me? The only position I'm even I'm cool about it was this shorts here, right? Because I followed every trading rule I have on this short, and as you can see, I was rewarded for that. Even though it's not like some crazy ass reward, it's like a 1-to-1 because I was stopped out at I moved my um SL to a structure point. Yeah, if you look at my previous video.